Hey friends, this is Atika Badari from Extra Coding YouTube channel. So friends, in today's video we're gonna learn the difference between pack, place and grid method. So friends, pack method sets the widget in horizontal and vertical boxes which are only limited to left, right, top and bottom. Place method places the widget in both the dimensions according to x and y coordinates. Grid method places the widget in both the dimensions according to rows and columns. I'll explain this to you all. So here first we will import tkinter as tk. Okay. Now we will make a window here tk.tk. Okay. Now we will write window dot main loop. Okay. So here we have made one tkinter window and this window variable is containing our tkinter window. Now let's make one widget. So let's make one widget button 1 equals to tk dot button. Okay. Now we will write window, the variable in which our tkinter window is stored. In my previous video, I have told you how to make buttons. If you haven't watched that video, I will give the link in the description. Okay, you can see that from there. Now let's give it width. So width equals to 15. Now, if we run our code, as you can see, there's no widget, though there's no button. Why? Because we haven't placed our button. We have just prepared our button, but we haven't placed our button on the tkinter window. So here we will write button dot. First we will use pack. Okay. So if we don't give any value to pack, just simply write button1 dot pack. So by default it will be on the topmost center. Okay, as you can see it's on the topmost center. The topmost center is its default value. Okay. Now if you want, you can give it side equals to tk dot left. So now it will place our button towards left. Okay, as you can see, but as you can see, according to y-axis it's still in the center. Okay, so here left, you can also use bottom. Here also all the characters should be uppercased. Okay, now it's in on the bottom, but it is still in the center. Okay, now we will write tk dot right. It will place our button towards right, but it is still in the center, as you can see. Okay, so now we can also give padding. So pad x equals to let's say 10 pixels and pad y equals to let's say 20 pixels. Okay, we don't have to write pixels here. Okay, it will throw an error if we write that. Okay, as you can see, in x-axis there is 10 pixels padding from both sides, from left and right, from both sides, and in y-axis there is 20 pixels gap from both sides, top and as well as from bottom. Okay, if we maximize our window, you can see the uh, gap between the window and the button, but in y-axis, but I think you can't see it in the x-axis because it's too much space here. Okay, so now here, hope you all got what's back and how to use it. Now let's move to place. As I told you guys, place method places the widgets in both the dimension, two-dimensional grids according to x and y coordinates. So here we will give x and y. So the value of x, let's say 100. Okay. Now let's give value to y. Okay. So in y, let's say 200. Now let's run our program. Here you can see that the button is 100 pixels away from the left and 200 pixels away from the top, because we gave x value of x 100 and value of y 200. That's why it's here. You can place the button anywhere on the Tkinter window. Okay, now let's say grid. Okay, grid is our third function, which is used to third function which is used to locate the widgets. Okay, so here grid, by default, let's run it. As you can see, by default the value is topmost left corner. Okay, whether you give it a value or not. So row equals to 0 and column equals to 0, and this will give it the default value. Okay, here you don't put the value in pixels. You have to give how many columns or after how many rows you want to put your widget. Okay, now let's say row equals to 1. Now what will it do? As you can see, the button is still in the topmost left corner. Why? Because there isn't any other widget which can define the width of the row. Okay, there isn't any other widget. Just like that, if we write column equals to 1, you can see that it is still in the topmost left corner. Why? Same reason, because there isn't any other widget to define the l- width of the column. Okay, so here is button 1. So now the button 1 has defined the row and column width. Okay, so let's give it 0 and 0. Here let's make another button. Okay, let's make another button. Wait a second, guys. Okay, so here let's change the variable name. So here it is 2, and let column row to be 1. Okay, now when we will run our program, we can see button 1 and button 2 are there. Both are visible. Button 2 is just below the button 1. Why? Because the width of the row is just according to button 1. So it gave only that much space. It didn't give any space. You can use padding. Okay, if you want. I will show it to you. Here, now if we give row to be 0 and column to be 1, as you can see, both buttons are visible but differently. Okay, so button 2 is 15 pixels away from the from the left, because the button 1 has given it the value 15 pixels, the width of the column. Okay, so here now let's give row and column both 1. Now as you can see, there are two buttons here, and as button 1 is defining the value width value of both row and column. That's why here, according to row, button 2 is on the second row, and according to column, button 2 is on the first column, 15 pixels away, as you can see. Okay, so let's do column equals to 0 now. Here, now our button will be like this. Now let's give padding to them. So let's pad by equals to 20 pixels, or you can also give 10 pixels. I just gave it 20 pixels. As you can see, now the buttons are somewhat away from each other. Okay, so hope you got the difference between pack, place and grid method. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section below. I will try my best to answer you. So see you in my next video, guys. Bye bye.